Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are welcoming you in to Tony Talks. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. And today we have our relationship segment. So, we do about an hour of relationship talk. Wherever you are in your relationship, it could be complicated. It could be you're in a relationship, you're getting out of a relationship, wherever you are in your relationship. This is the segment where you can ask your relationship questions. But first, we want to welcome all of the royal ones. Hello. Thank you for coming on in. Go on, take a moment, like, follow, share, subscribe, and tag. All right. So, subscribing is going to be important. That's on YouTube because in January, so the first time I come on in January, I will be moving to YouTube. Okay. So you may want to subscribe over there if you are a regular for Tony Talks and want to continue to see Tony Talks. You're going to have to go on over to YouTube. All right. So you don't have to do it yet. You still have November and December, but I will be on YouTube starting in January. So y'all who've been rocking with me since January, you know how we get started. We're going to get started with our deep breathing. We're not going to do the check-in today because this relationship segment goes so fast. And so I want to leave room for the hour. Okay, so let's get started with our deep breathing. And we do 4 counts in, 4 counts out. How many times do we do it, y'all? 3. 4 counts in, 4 counts out, and we do it 3 times. So let's go. Get our deep breathing in for the morning. That's our first one. Our second one. And our final one. Okay. So there we are. So typically, the dynamic duo comes on the 3rd Friday of the month, but we were out of town. So here we are on the 4th Friday. So typically you will find us on the 3rd Friday, but we're here on today. So take a moment and share it out for me. Share it out. If you have any relationship questions, go ahead and put them down. Okay? Deep breathing. I got to take that off. Bear with me. There we go. So I am Tony Denise Lattimore. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. So this segment, it is not therapy, but it is a way to get your questions answered from a licensed therapist. Okay, so any relationship questions you may have, this is a good time to ask your questions. Okay, so we're going to get started with, I guess, just having dialogue with ourselves until we get any comments that may show up. All right. So you wanna start. You wanna introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
My name is Tyrone, Mr. Lattimore, what they call
Get
me.
in, just yeah, because this is
It's small screen.
weird setup.
Yeah, my name is Tyrone Lattimore. I'm a licensed and professional mechanic on my own. Like that, on my own business.
Licensed and professional, yeah.
Yes, so life is good. We are blessed to be together, to have our own businesses, and be able to live on Ephesians 3:20, 13:20. What is it? 13,
If you
20
gonna
grace.
say it, you need to know it.
13,
Ephesians
20 grace.
3:20. What
Yeah.
does this say? Since you starting out with a scripture, what it say?
What is it? We live in, don't put me on the spot. Damn.
You the one that said the scripture.
What is it? We are living in our overflow.
Oh, okay, something
We
like
are
that.
living.
Good morning, cousin. All right, y'all see how this gonna go already. So I don't know exactly where we're going to start, but I saw a lot of the talk about let's just start here.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the dating thing, right? And where women, we're not to take a woman. Was that it? Like it said, all the restaurants and stuff.
Oh,
Did you see that?
No, I
Oh,
didn't see that.
so it was a thing going around about all the restaurants and we're not to take a woman, or where women don't want to go, I guess, on a date.
No.
And so what's y'all thoughts about the whole dating thing and going to, so I'm sure many of y'all have seen the where did she go? Cheesecake Factory. She didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Are there any restaurants that y'all won't go to on a date? Lord, that list is all lies. Okay, talk about it, cousin. What do you mean? Because I know what was on. I saw a few of them. It was Applebee's was one. Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't go to Applebee's because he suggested. I think it was Applebee's on the first date, wasn't it? He suggested Applebee's.
2 for 20 works all the time.
Good morning, Trina.
2 for 20 works.
Yeah. So he suggested Applebee's, but for me, yeah, I wasn't going to Applebee's. Everybody is different. Is there a restaurant that y'all will not go to on your first couple of dates? Like when he's asking you out, is there a place that you'll say, nope, I'm not going? Another one is, and it did say
the first date though,
his home. It did say, going to his home.
Right.
No, not going there. I think he suggested that too. I know. I wish I was able to post it there too. Oh, you talk because I can get it. I can pull it up on the computer.
Oh, yeah.
So answer the questions or what they're saying.
Right. Well, you need the list because Applebee's is. Yeah, Applebee's is a good spot. 2 for 20, get it in. You can fill out your date. Yeah, you might not like them. You don't like them. You can. It'll be a nice cheap date.
A nice cheap date. You see how that sounds?
A nice cheap date.
A nice cheap date.
You might turn out, I don't like her. So why should I spend $200 and I really don't like her? Or we don't like each other. So
Okay, so is that an issue? Right, spending a lot of money on a first date. What do men think about spending? So what if she wants to go to a big ticket place? We're not saying the places because they're not sponsoring us. Right. So what if they want to go to a place where, let me see, where is this?
A place expensive?
Expensive place that's going to cost about $250, $300.
Yeah, but some women will be expecting to every time you go out to go to some fancy restaurant. So that's a no.
Okay, so what's the most about on a first date that men should be sticking around? And nowadays,
price?
Yeah, cost.
$100.
$100. Okay.
$100 holla. $100 meal. Look, Olive Garden.
Yeah, that was
Red
on there.
Lobster.
That was on there. I'm trying to hear it.
Those are good places.
So here is the list, but I can't show it.
Okay, no.
I can't show it because we're on, here. Okay, so here's the list.
Number 1.
Cheesecake Factory was number 1, and I only think because that's what the lady said that.
Chili's, Chili's.
It said Applebee's was number 2, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies. Well, the movies to me, the only reason, let me move in a little bit. Only reason about the movies is because you don't really get a lot of interaction. to me.
Yeah, because you're trying to watch the movie.
Oh, Trina
popcorn.
said buffet restaurants. Okay. I won't go to a buffet restaurant, period. It's just nasty to me. IHOP is on here.
Yes.
All of these are under $100. And today, food costs a lot. Bowling is on here.
Bowling?
It said a buffet is on here. Denny's, the gym. Nah, I'm not opposed.
No, gym.
I'm not opposed. I wouldn't be opposed to going, and then we go on a light lunch afterwards.
No gym. Oh. Why would you take somebody to the gym?
I mean, because you get to see how they work out. And then we got church. Church on a date. On a date. No. Starbucks. Coffee.
Starbucks is cool. Have some coffee and some delicious donuts. Yeah.
Because food is expensive, right? And so these dates cost. So you said $100. You could spend almost $100 at Starbucks.
Yeah, 50 a piece.
Yeah, it's expensive. Family functions on the first date? No. Oh, I lost it. Dang on it. Anywho.
Should be right there.
I know, it should have been.
Earl's Chicken.
I lost it. Okay, so yeah, that's about that. That we just started out with the dating thing. All right, so also on today, we have a free sweatshirt. This is a size large, but it's fairly big. And so it was in support of domestic violence. Cute sweatshirt, nice quality, very thick. All right, so somebody is going to win that. Good morning, Mandy. So it's going to be, Barnes & Noble. If you like to read, maybe. I don't want to go to Barnes & Noble. That's a reading place. That's like a bookstore. So yeah, we will be giving this out to somebody on the live. So get your questions in. Whoever has the best question is going to win this. It's a size large, but I think it'll fit up to an extra large. I'm even going to pay for shipping. All right. So you will win that sweatshirt on TNT, the Dynamic Duos relationship segment. So do y'all have any question? It is cute. I wanted to keep it for myself, but it's going to be big on me. So I'll give it away to someone. So if you have any relationship questions, go ahead. So I'm going to start with the question. Should a person date somebody who is dating somebody else?
Yes.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
Yes, you should. Because they're not married, and they might be going through something, or the person they with might not be the person for them. Mm-hmm. Everybody, I figure everybody has somebody. Everybody either talking to somebody or dating somebody or having relations with somebody. So to me, everybody has somebody. That's just in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So
okay, but how does that go? Right? Like, should the person be honest, or should y'all have that dialogue?
Yes. Should be honest. If you're in a happy relationship and whatever, then you should be honest. If you're with somebody, but if you're in a disgruntled or a relationship that's not working, then you have an option to say, let me date this other female. But you have the option to tell that person, right?
You have the option.
Or you should.
I think it's conversation, right? Because I agree with you that you should. I would date somebody who's dating somebody, because if I was dating, I'd be dating multiple people. So to me, everyone does not have someone. That's what your sister said.
That's true, Matt. You would say that.
Everybody
got someone.
I think my thoughts is that men typically have someone.
No, women do. This will be a long subject. Women too. Women have someone too.
Okay. Just saying. I think more men are dating and they're not being honest about it. And that's my only thing, is that be honest. But it's up to the woman, to me, to have this conversation. Because I think if The man is the one that's dating multiple people and he's not asked, he's going to keep doing it, right? So if you want to know, some people don't care. They just want to date. I say as long as you're not in a committed relationship, long as that relationship ain't where you engage, that's your woman. You have made her your woman. Then dating somebody who is dating is cool. But I think that you should both be honest about it.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
Well, you can't say of course because a lot of people don't do that.
What? A lot of people?
When you were dating, did you tell people you were dating other people?
No.
See? Yeah. See what I'm saying? You said no.
No.
Right. But
because I had to see if it works. Right?
But if she asked you, would you have told her?
I don't know. I'm not, I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like, y'all, this is a double standard. He's
saying. You want me to lie to you or want me to tell you the truth?
But you're saying out your mouth.
Yeah, but you know what? No, let me see. It depends. Would I tell her? No, if I don't like her, you're not tell her. If I like her, I probably wouldn't tell her.
Because you want to hold on to her.
Because I want to hold on to her.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so honesty, how honest are people in relationships? That's a question as well. Let's see. At least he is honest. Come on, Mandy. Yeah, he's honest about it. Now, yeah. Let's see. What Shiante say? If you are on a double date and the husband of the friend hits on you, you're on a double date. And the husband of the friend hits on you, do you tell the friend? Okay, so the other double date couple, the husband hits on you? Dang. Do you tell the friend? So, this is the whole...
You want this t-shirt, do you?
Damn. She getting this sweatshirt. Well, I say, and it happened right at the table? It happened right in front of you, or is this outside of like y'all on the double date? Is it on the double date, Shiante?
But are you like?
Are y'all flirting?
Are you married?
Are y'all flirting?
Are you married to someone? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's okay. So I'm assuming you both are double dating as husband and wife. Like both couples are in the relationship, right? Both in marriages. Is that correct, Shiante? Give us a little more detail.
Well,
Mandy says she's tattling. Are you telling?
What?
It says hits on you. And that's another, like,
what is
on
hits
you,
right? See, that's another sign. Does he say, "Ooh, you cute"? Does he say,
"You look nice
in that dress"? Or does he say, "Give me your phone number"?
Yeah, give us some more details.
You have to give us detail what he said.
Yeah, give us the details of what hitting on you is, because that could be misconstrued. One person could say, "Oh, he was hitting on me because he complimented my shoes, or he complimented how that dress fit me, or something." So give us a little more details to that. Now, if he's out and out just being disrespectful, both are married. Okay, if he's out and out being disrespectful, I'm calling it out right there. Where you act up, I'm calling it out. That's what they say. You don't wait and then be like, should I not say something? No, if you flirting.
I think most people don't say anything until afterwards, and they go home and tell their friend, like, "Oh, that nigga was hollering at me." Don't you think?
I think most people do. I said what I would do. Okay. If me and you was on a date, right, with another husband and wife, and the husband hit on me, right there in front of everybody, I'm calling you out.
But depends on what, because you got to think of it. You got to think about your husband. You got to think about how he might react. You might how it's going to turn out, and then what's the circumstances?
Did old boy think about it?
What are the circumstances? Did he touch you, or did he say, "Damn, you look good. Let me get your number"?
Shiante, what did he say? What did he say or do? Right? What feelings?
On you?
Feeling on you. How he feeling on you at the table? Well, while y'all on the date, he feeling on you. that's gonna be a fight. Cause I'm sure telling my husband.
Yeah.
That's gonna
different.
be. It's gonna be one.
So if he's feeling on you, then.
Dang, feeling on you
if
on
he
the
hugging
date.
you, or if he hugged you, or if he's squeezing on your leg or something like that, then that's different. Yeah.
Like under the table or something.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's
that's
bogus.
cray.
Yeah.
He looking to get got. Yeah, flu flop.
Right.
That was a good question though, Shiante. Touching is
too far. Yeah,
girl. Yeah, absolutely.
It's only
that's disrespectful. Number one. Number two, you just want your ass whooped. Right. I just think.
Yeah.
Because that's what would go down in this case. I mean, I don't see nothing else that could happen. Okay. Any other questions? That was a good one,
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, because, strange things do happen.
Strange things do happen, but it's only what a buddy of mine said. It's only sexual assault, or it's only a problem when the person doesn't like you.
That's when they single.
Hmm?
That's when they single.
Yeah, but a person could be married. A woman could be married and like a person.
What?
It's only a sexual harassment if the person don't like.
It's only sexual harassment. So like if somebody is hitting on me and I like them,
and you like them,
that's not sexual
you wouldn't
harassment.
Say nothing. You'll be kiki and holler. But if you don't like that person, he's
then
a
maggot. Sexual harassment.
That's the problem. Yes, at work. Yeah, I've seen it for the longest. Women don't like you. If they don't like you, they ain't gonna let you talk to them slick. But another guy they like, then they can talk slick to him and say, "Hey, you look good, girl. Let me take you out and this and that." And she'll geek. Yeah.
You might be right about that. Right. Oh, so you are right. Okay, so she wouldn't report that as sexual harassment because she likes him. Right. I get what you're saying. But if she doesn't like him, she's gonna be like trying to get away.
The same person can say the same word. If I say, "Hey, I want to grope you or lick you or whatever," and you like me, you smiling and stuff. But if somebody come in you don't like and you don't like his demeanor or attitude, I'm telling you. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the way he talked to me. I'm telling. I'm reporting him. So
I can feel that. Yeah, that makes some sense.
He doesn't like it. So
okay. Do y'all have any other questions?
She said he ain't.
Yeah, Maggie said he ain't wrong. Right. So you have any questions?
Yeah.
Do it. Okay.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
No.
I was finished.
I was gonna say about us, maybe like any questions or anything you want to talk about with us. What irritates you? What irritates you in the relationship? Good morning, Mr. Norwood. And we're talking about relationship questions. Any questions you have? So what irritates you in our relationship? Oh, Lord. Here we go.
In every relationship, something's going to irritate you, something, if you're nagging or let me see, if you, say
Wait,
things.
are you trying to say?
No, I'm just saying, sometimes we all nag. Sometimes we both irritate each other.
We don't nag. I don't nag.
You asking me? You say, do I nag? Ask me, do I nag?
Oh, do I nag?
Yes.
A controller, that's for sure,
right.
Mandy. Somebody who is controlling. Yes, that is very irritating.
Most women are controlling, yes.
What would you say most okay, that's your opinion. You think most women, in what way? What is controlling to you?
Telling the man what to do and what they should do, and you should do this, and you ain't making enough money, and I don't like the place you took me, and this and that. And won't you get another car? Won't you wear this? You should do this. Yeah.
Okay, that's
men don't be doing it. Well, some men probably,
men do control. They control in different ways, so
yeah, they do.
Yeah. So when my opinions and thoughts don't seem to matter, that's what? Controlling? Oh, when my thoughts and opinions don't seem to matter. Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But in our relationship, what irritates you?
It's just sometimes you can jump the gun. I say, do something, and you, blah, 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 and then you don't listen to the whole, you know, you don't listen to the whole thing before you react. You're like, oh, okay. So sometimes it can be
My
your
reaction.
reaction. See, that's the only main problem we have, your reaction. Because if you'll call and say something and say, hey, you shouldn't have did that, la, 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 you didn't mention that. And then now I'm aggressive. Well, they okay, they cool, fuck that. I mean, I don't mind me, they go. And then now my reaction. But if you call and say, hey, you should, I think you handled that wrong, such and such, and then I'm going to be more smooth with my approach instead of being passive aggressive. So
the way, okay, and I think that's big. So how women approach men, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because for men, like, love is respect, right? So show them respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're saying. Show them respect to
Mm-hmm.
you instead of, and just my way of coming to you.
Okay.
It is just being respectful, right?
Yeah, being respectful and yeah, being respectful. So yeah, you has to be respectful and be your tone. I think that's what causes a lot of argument. But it was a funny thing. We watched that thing on that guy. He said the anger. He said to let the guy, release the anger. So if someone's angry and ask them why are they angry,
right? I mean,
so
because
he didn't approach anger with anger. He just
that's allowing the person to feel their emotion. And a lot of
Okay.
times, especially in Black households, we don't deal with emotions.
Thinking before we speak.
Anger
That's a good one,
anger is one of the things. Let's see what that one says. Anger is one of the things that most Black people know. Anger, right? But then how do we manage our anger? So yeah, what did I do? I think he said, what was my role in you getting upset, basically?
Oh.
Right? Asking what that lets the person know where they need to change, what they need to change, right?
Right.
So allowing a person to express their emotions in the relationship. Gerald said, when my wife is always late for things, knowing I'm actually a punctual person. Yeah, that would get nerve-wracking, wouldn't that? Yes. Yeah. Thinking before we speak. Yeah, yes. I have to do that more because it's my reactions. I don't think I say the wrong things. I think it's how I say it.
Maybe. Yeah.
And my tone.
And your tone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It could, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, your tone.
Okay. And so what irritates me about you is little stuff like he might leave a cup somewhere, after drinking his coffee or something.
I'm gonna do it today.
He'll leave it.
I'm gonna do it today.
And he knows he left it, and then I'm left to pick it up. Or I don't have to pick it up. I could leave it there, but it's going to be nerve-wracking if I leave it there, right? So it's not big major stuff for me with him. He's very even. He's a very even toned person, but it's stuff like that, right? Like, or leaving socks, or because I wash the clothes, right? Balling up his socks.
OCD is real.
Mandy, I'm not OCD. Here's the thing. He puts his socks.
She should have figured that out in the beginning.
Wraps his socks in a ball. So if I got to wash clothes, why are you wrapping them up? Now I have to take time to unball them when you could have just threw them in the pile as separate things. So stuff like that, irritating. Okay, incomplete task. Yeah.
What? Mandy?
No. Shiante said incomplete task. Yeah.
Oh,
okay. So those are the things. Like, I consider us to have a healthy relationship. Like, we get along really well. We also have conflict, because conflict is important. That's one thing that a lot of people avoid. And I see couples all the time and they avoid the conflict. but you should actually lean into the conflict, because conflict helps you to grow, right? But it's just sometimes scary to, how do I approach this person, or what's going to happen after the conflict? But the conflict helps you to grow in your relationship. Who's the one that keeps the other more balanced and on top of things? I think
Probably
it's mutual.
Yeah, I would say you, because you're more balanced. You're more on top of things when something needs to be paid or something needs to be done, or if we're selling the house or getting stuff together. She's more anal with that. She's more on top of it. She's like she'll nag
More
you.
anal?
Not well. She'll nag you to fucking death, so you will end up doing it, because she's more focused. I gotta give it to that. She's more focused. When something needs to be done, or we going to do it, she's gonna go at it. She's not gonna pull back until it's done. So
that's true. Yeah. I'm a completer.
Right.
I am a completer, and I am consistent. Right. So I may nag him about things he's supposed to do when it comes to tasks that he is assigned to.
Right.
That I will do, because, and I'm not saying nag, but I may ask, did you call so-and-so, so-and-so? And that's because I know that I just need things done, right? If we said we're going to get it done, let's get her done. Let's not sit and wait on it. What are we waiting for, right? So I said I thought it was both, because he balances me. I think I balance him in a different way than he balances me. But yeah, probably would be me, more balanced and on top of things. I mean, he's very on top of things with his personal business, but I would say overall for the household stuff and my business, yeah. So I guess I'll say I'm more the balanced one. I'll take that one. Okay. Any other questions y'all got about relationships or dating, or just things you're thinking about in dating, things you may be experiencing? Let's get a
experience, or what type example of man or woman do y'all like? You know, we have a lot of conversations about that. What kind of mind do you like? Do you like aggressive, passive aggressive?
Oh, you're asking?
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking them.
What type of man do you like? One who takes charge, or one who is more? So, I will say he is very even, and I used to like aggressive men, that's when I was unhealed, right? I like, and that is kind of controlling, right? I don't like to be controlled, but yet I liked an aggressive man. Make it make sense. It didn't. So for me now, this is what works for me, because he does balance me out. I am assertive aggressive, okay, if that makes sense. I am more of the assertive, very like, mean what I say what I mean. It's gonna get done. And so he actually balances that piece in me. So I don't need somebody to control me. That's one thing I love in our relationship, that I can be me. And that there is no control. There's control in the sense that we can be ourselves. So that's not, it's just an unstated thing, right? Like, I don't control him. You don't control me. I get to do.
But is being passive aggressive being letting the other person control you?
Okay, so what is passive aggressive look like to y'all?
Okay, so let me give you an example. Cheryl Mack, I see you in here. What you say? What you say? Honest, loving, truthful, and funny, or what?
Funny, yeah. So that's what she likes. That's the type of guy she likes. Honest, loving, truthful, funny. Man of his word. Yes. Takes charge, communicative.
Right. Okay.
But you said passive aggressive. You was talking to
Well, yeah, Cheryl. That's what I mean by Cheryl. She said I'm passive aggressive.
No, she didn't.
Passive,
she said you're
passive, in the middle.
She said you're passive, I think. She didn't say in the middle.
No, we're passive, right?
Yeah, passive.
Okay, passive aggressive. She said I'm passive aggressive. So, from my aspect, it can look like that to somebody's on the outside. Because we had an incident yesterday. What was it? Yesterday? The day before yesterday? When Cheryl came over? We had an incident the day before yesterday when Cheryl came over. And I said, oh, we're doing this for Christmas and New Year's. And my wife.
See, she said not passive. She said you were passive.
Okay.
Aggressive, you're not aggressive.
Right.
So you would be passive.
So passive is what?
Ask her what
Give me the explanation. Then.
What passive means is, I think, soft, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think if I think of a passive man, you allow the woman to take charge. She can do pretty much whatever she wants. What she says goes. That's what I think of when I think of a passive man. Okay. Allows the woman to do whatever. But that's not true in our relationship. Right. It kind of looks like that sometimes because I think I'm more of the vocal one.
You're more vocal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we come back to the incident when we came in. I said, we're gonna
go somewhere for Christmas.
Yeah, we're gonna do something different this year for Christmas. Blah blah blah. We're gonna maybe go out of town, and then my wife Tony, jump! Oh, no, we gotta do this. We gotta make sure the bills paid. We gotta do that. I don't know. We gotta make sure the money. And I said, and then I said, well, then I said, well, one of us gonna still be working, so we'll be okay. And but she said she didn't want to work because it's vacation.
Yeah, why do I want to work on vacation?
In that instant, you jump like, no, we can't do that. No, we got to check this. No. But my reaction around somebody would be like, okay, husband, that sounds like a good idea. Then when we get along or we talk about the subject, because sometimes people see that as, man,
okay. So you're saying what happened? Mm-hmm. I was being aggressive.
You was being aggressive.
Were you being passive?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at that moment, because I'm non-conflict, I'm confrontational. So I didn't just say, well, woman, we going, damn it. I didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that would be aggressive, right?
Yes, that would be aggressive.
So they'd be like, oh, that dude is strong. He aggressive. He don't take any stuff. No.
What? If you said that, that's controlling.
Okay.
That's controlling. And aggressive is controlling.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm not controlling.
Well, I
we
know.
Pretty much let each other, have our own lane. We pretty much don't, So.
But you're asking about passiveness, right? So you wanted to know what that means, right?
Right.
And what that looked like. You were asking Cheryl because Cheryl said that you were passive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do y'all think of as passive when you think of a passive person? I have a question for the husband. Okay, Tyrone Lattimore. Why do so many men do you think struggle with strong, powerful women? Come on, Mandy.
Powerful?
That's a good question. We got two good questions
from today. Powerful women. So because they're men like to be the breadwinner. They like to be, they like to want to be the one to be cherished, it's kind of like we watched a movie. It was like what was that movie where we watched the movie. Perfect example. We watched the movie. They both worked at the same job.
Oh, yeah.
They both worked at the same job, but she got promoted to make more. But instead of him just riding the wave because they were getting married, just ride the wave and relax. She can be the breadwinner. That's the way I am. But some guys, they can't take it. They like, okay,
and that's what happened with him.
And that's what happened with the guy. He got upset and everything got destroyed because
he got jealous.
He wanted his career. He wanted to be the person. She took his spot. And he couldn't accept that. So, but me, I'm a different kind of guy. I don't care. If you bring in that money, hey, let's go. We together. We locked in together. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I want what works for us, and that's what works for us. I don't matter. We married. Hey, it's our money. Now, if you saying this is my money, I make this money, then it could be a problem then for a man, and I think most women be like, well, nigga, I make this guy, I make this money. I make all the money. You blah, blah, blah. And then when you throw that in his face, then that becomes a problem.
So would it be hard for a man, so like how Hillary Clinton was running for office, would it be hard for Bill Clinton to accept that she's the president? right? Because then now she has the power.
Right. I don't think so.
Okay. Why?
Yeah,
Because
I
he's
don't
been
think
a
so.
president before?
Yeah, he's been a president before, but I don't think it would be hard for her to run, run the country, you know. But I don't know. White people are different. They don't like their women to work. They rather have their women at
That's a
home.
whole nother
Right.
topic, right? Because there are
They're different.
dynamics in
Right.
the Black households
Right.
where that we deal with that sometimes in other cultures they don't. And so I think the money factor is a big thing. I think the thing of
Yes.
in Black households when the woman, but see, here's the thing that I see. When women a lot of times make more money in the Black households, then she starts mouthing off and I don't need you. And she comes with this different energy. And so if it's that, now it wasn't like that from me when I was making more because I just feel like we put our money together. Yeah. That to me makes a difference too.
That makes a difference.
We're putting it in the same pot. It's going in the same. I'm not saying this is my money. You know, I run this, I run that. Now before when I was married, I was kind of throwing it up in his face though, because everything was in my name. But that's a whole problem anyway. So that's a whole nother topic. Right. So I think if you are working together,
no, it's a good one. Go ahead.
I think if you are working together as a couple, it shouldn't be a problem. Who is making the most money? Long as y'all making the most money, right? Long as it's coming in the household and y'all are able to, do it together. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
At what stage in a relationship do you talk about finances, goals, etc.?
In a relationship.
In a relationship. So it could be you just dating. I think that's important from the beginning. So you can start aligning. You can start seeing, do we align? Do we see the same, right? Because those are big topics, right? Finances, goals. And I don't say like the first date. I'm not saying that. I'm saying get to know each other. But as you get to know each other, I can't say now because when I dated before, I wasn't where I am now, right? But if I was dating now, I would talk about every and anything because I need to see that right away. Do we, is this gonna go somewhere or are we just going out on dates, right? Which is cool for me if we're just going out on dates, but I want to know where we are. So I think early on, but don't not so much as, oh, what you make? Oh, what you make? What do you think about, just talking about the overall topic of finances, goals, sex, children, all of those things. I think you start from the beginning. Yeah. It doesn't rob masculinity.
What?
I don't know. Maybe when we were talking about the woman making more. Does that rob masculinity? Does that make you feel smaller as a man? Does that make you feel less than as a man?
Some other some guys.
But not you.
Not you, not me.
Yeah. So some guys, because some guys want to be the one in power in the house or to make this or that. Is that about control?
They want to make. Most women nowadays, they're more controlling. Yes, they are. They want, especially when they making the money. They're gonna be, we make this. Yeah, we doing this. Or where are we doing this trip? So a man has to feel wanted. He has to be able to make calls. He has to be able to, do things. Or otherwise he feels, why am I here? Why am I needed if I can't make a call and you making all the calls and all the decisions, And it's that hard for a woman who's making a lot of money to say, let me give him control, even though I'm making all the money. That's a good one.
Well, control how though? Giving control how?
Well, letting him, lead.
Oh, lead. That's not control.
Okay.
That's him leading.
Yeah.
I don't see that as control. Okay. I see that as him being the head of the household. Okay. For me, and that's a good question, right? For me, it wasn't hard because I respect you and know what you bring to the table. I know that if I know I can trust you in leadership, right? But if I got somebody who is jacking off, who's not I'm making the money and now I'm letting you be the leader, but you don't know how to lead, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
Right. So do you get rid of him, or do you stick in it and hopefully he can come around?
Well, he gonna have to get some help. He gonna have to figure it out, like how, or I mean, I could try and show him what I need in leadership, like give him little tasks so he can build. But if he's not able to, if I say, okay, you're responsible to pay for these bills, and he keep paying them late, you're not going to be a leader of my household. That I'm gonna have a problem with that, because everything keeps coming up late, and you're responsible for that, but you're irresponsible, right? Does that make sense? Okay. What about a man who he works, but he has to, maybe he doesn't. Do you think a person, there should be allowances in thank you, Mandy, allowances in the relationship, or should you have to ask for money in a relationship? What do you think?
Well, no, I don't. Well, if you see,
So you both,
it's important. Men, we like to have our own money. We like to have money in our pocket. We like to show it to guys. We like to be able to show off sometimes. You know, we like to have our own money. So it's important for, even though all the bill money is paid for, each person needs to have their own money. Especially men. I mean, men and women, they need to have their own money to do whatever they feel like they need to do. You know, not just every time I need to do something, I got to do this. I got to tell you. Every time I got to do something, I got to tell you. And then women are more, what do you need that for? Oh, why do you need that? You know?
That's how we sound.
Yeah. Why do you need that? I need
That's not how we sound.
You need a carburetor. What is the carburetor? How does that work? You know, all that stuff. Nobody want to hear that. That's why you need your own. You need your own to be able to buy whatever. You might want to buy something for your kids. Your significant other might be like, you shouldn't buy them shit. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing. You shouldn't buy nothing. You be like, okay, well, it's my money. I can do what it's mine to do whatever. I'm not taking from the house, so it's my, extra cash. So. I think I had a problem because I'm kind of like I'll use a credit card and then she'll be, why did you use the card? What did you need? A motor costs $10,000.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous. And then we used to argue about that and different things. But she's learned to, trust in me to know I'm gonna make the right decision. Whatever I use, I'm not gonna buy nothing stupid. Go here, let me buy this, and it don't make any sense. So she trusted me. She learned to say, okay, if he uses
over time.
Yeah,
over time.
You have trust in them to see,
Yeah. And through growth in our relationship, because we met after we married after 2.5 months, so we didn't know each other. Right. We had to get to know each other. And I think, what year would you say it took for us to really know each other? You know what I'm saying? Where you really kind of was able to see who I am, and I was able to see you. I would say
2.
You think year 2?
Mm-hmm. What you think?
I was thinking more year 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Where I knew who you was, because it just took a while for us to, learn truly who each other was. So, yeah.
Growth is everything. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It took us a while to grow, but it's just like we didn't do the dating phase, right? So we kind of jumped over the dating phase and then dated.
Right.
So
I think it was what, 2? How many dates we went on
before we got married?
Yeah. I mean, how many days we went on period before we got married, or dating? How long we really didn't date? I think we went
in 2.5 months. We got married. We dated for the first month.
Right.
I think we dated for the first month, and then we knew. We knew that we were going to get married.
Right.
Or I just suggested it, right? Or we talked about
it. You suggested it. Yeah.
I brought it to you. I mean,
Right.
and then you was on
Right.
board. So,
Right.
we did it.
Said. Understanding each other well.
Understanding each other and who we are, what we stand for is so important. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
So that's how our story was, we just kind of, and I want for the single people out here, because a lot of times it's a lot of single people who think that their time is not going to come. I was 44. I was 44 when I met him.
Yeah. She was almost at that gray area.
What's the gray
The
area?
gray area for women.
What's the gray area?
Kevin Samuel. You're that gray area right there.
Well, so I was 44, when I met him and married. And so 44, I see clients who are in their 40s and they're thinking that it's over for them, that it's no good guys. And so I tell them all the time that there are still some good guys out here. Are you a good woman?
Right.
Are you ready for what you're asking for? Because sometimes we ask for things and we don't even know what we're getting into, especially if you've never been married before. I was married before, so I kind of had a sense of what marriage was about, although it's totally different than what that was. But, just while you're waiting, getting prepared, right? Becoming as healed as you can. And, I say doing things like this, talking to other people who are married so you can get a sense of what it is.
Yeah.
That's why this is important to me, because it gives you a place to ask questions, to see an interaction of a husband and wife, right? Who is healthy, has a healthy relationship. And that's where you need to put yourself around other healthy couples. And married couples, we need to really embrace singles and, show them that it's possible. Because I think that that's what we don't see. We don't do the blending of singles hanging with the married couples. It's important. They need to see it. They need to see it's possible. When you have a growth mindset, you can go for it. I think that's what she's saying. Yeah. So know if you are single that there's still good guys out here. If you're a good woman, this is what I tell people. If you are a good woman, God ain't gonna leave you without somebody good. There is somebody good. I got I won't call her a friend, but an associate she got married at like 57.
Oh yeah.
57 years old, and she happy as ever. And he's happy as ever.
Yeah.
So don't ever give up and think
She made it.
that there's not somebody out here. I don't care what age you are. At 57, I probably would have threw in the towel. I probably would have been like, it's over for me. But you can't think like that, right? If you're good, then you got to stay open-minded. You got to stay open to somebody is going to come at some point.
If you want to be in a relationship.
If you want, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If you want to be in a relationship.
If you want to be married.
I think some women get to that stage where they ain't had a guy in so long, they just like, forget it. I'm just going to ride the wave. I'm just going to be who I am. And,
Is that giving up, though?
Yeah, you're giving up. You're giving up. It's good when you can. It's two. Two is better than one. The right two. The right two is better than one. You got the wrong two, then no, the right two is better than one. So much things you can do together. So much thing you can build together. It's so much pressure off you. If I want to stay home, if I want to stay home, which I never do, but
he
if
could
I
say
want to
he's
stay
going to
home,
even take off a day, and he don't take
then
off the day.
Right.
It's like,
because if I want to stay home, I can stay home and relax and not be no problem. And and women get to the age where they working and humping, they can't take 2 days off. Their whole life changes. Now you got to hump. I got to hump. To make so much, and you burn yourself out. So.
So Maddie said, fear keeps you from getting into another relationship.
Ooh, that's a good one.
From previous stuff that maybe you have gone through. or
Yes.
thinking that it's going to end up the same, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, fear
Okay.
of
Not yeah.
another failure. Yeah, and
Choosing
just
people over
not
BS.
choosing happy over the BS. But
That's
you
my
don't know
man.
if it's going to be BS, though. That's the
No,
thing.
you don't
Like,
know,
it
man.
may not be BS. It may
No.
be somebody who genuinely loves
Mm-hmm.
you and
Care
cares for
for you,
you.
yeah, man.
I mean, if that's the case, thinking of BS coming from where I came from, then I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have been open for him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not
It takes
always
it. Yeah.
it.
It takes the time, Mac. They still out here, Mac. You can find them, Mac.
And they like her
Yeah,
too.
you're gonna
They
deal with it.
like her.
Yeah,
They
you're
want her.
gonna always. It's always. It's never gonna be as smooth. I know what you mean, the BS or cheating and different things like that. But some of these guys are good guys. Everybody's not gonna come with with a bow and tie on them. It's gonna. You're gonna have to do a little work. And I think a lot of women that I want him to be in church. I want him to have his financial
Oh
stuff
yeah,
together. I
yeah.
want him to be this. He got to have all of this because I didn't had this before. So they don't want to do the work when it comes to somebody. They want somebody already molded out of the machine, and it don't happen like that.
And if that's the case, then he wouldn't have need of the woman,
Yeah, he wouldn't
right?
need.
If
And
he's
most of
all
them
put
that's
together,
like that don't need a
don't
woman.
need a woman,
They don't want to
right?
be married.
They don't want. They
No.
just want her for sex.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got this empire that they
Yeah.
have built. It's hard for that man who has everything. He got his own business.
There you go, Cheryl.
He
There's some
got
good ones.
himself, quote unquote, together, right? He
Mm-hmm.
got his home. He
Right.
got his boat, maybe. He got his entourage. He got
Mm-hmm.
everything. He has no need for a woman, right?
Right.
So you have Tyrone didn't come like this.
Mm-mm.
You gotta see, I don't say potential. You gotta see a person actually walking in
Mm-hmm.
that thing of where they want to be. Because all of us have potential, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I saw who he could become. You
Mm-hmm.
got to have a mindset that you can see that I see him over there working, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know if he worked hard, then when he gets with me, he's going to work. He's going to work hard, right? But I saw who he could become. And that's where the woman is, because the woman is the build, like, is in the relationship, she is the seer. I would
Mm-hmm.
say she can see where the relationship can go, and then she can pour
Right.
into it in that way.
Right. I do believe there are some good ones. Yeah, there's some good ones out there, but if you don't give them a chance, you'll
You
never
won't know
find
if they
out.
good,
Yeah, you
right?
won't know if they're good if you don't give them a chance. And I think a lot of women get tired of dating and say, "Forget it, I'm done. I'm just gonna do my thing." So
Yeah.
yeah, I understand. I understand where they're coming from.
But I think in the dating, what I experience too, like from clients, they get fed up
Mm-hmm.
of fed up of a lot of things, but don't really give it full try.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, like, I think people don't come vulnerable
Mm-hmm.
anymore, and they aren't transparent.
Right.
So the smallest thing that
Mm-hmm.
happens, they're ready to bounce.
Right.
You don't give it time to work, right? It's like a lot of people walking on eggshells.
Mm-hmm.
If they do this, oh, I'm out.
Yeah.
All
No.
of these don't
Yeah.
do's,
Don't do.
and you don't allow
Mm-hmm.
dues, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
like as soon as you see something, and we all gonna come with something, especially the
Right.
older you get, you're gonna come with some stuff. Everybody comes with some stuff. So sometimes you got to give it a chance to see, can it work?
Can it work? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say being more open,
Mm-hmm.
and then having open communication.
Open communication. Because I hate to see women working so hard. The society's changed so different. It's dramatic, man. On garbage trucks, they working, and it's tough out there, man. When they should be, I'm used to my dad. My dad took care of his mother. I mean, not his mother, but his mother, but his wife. He took care of his wife, my mother. He took care of her.
Is that
She didn't
where
have to
you
drive.
learned?
Mm-hmm. I got his mother. Yeah, he's always been a provider. He's always provided. He wasn't perfect. No one wasn't perfect, but most of all, he was always there. He always taught lessons. Some of the stuff I didn't agree on, but now it made me become the person I am. So it's important. That's what having a good background. Because I come from a good background. We ain't perfect, but we get together. We have family things. We might fall out for a day or two, but we back. We still you know, and I instilled that from my father. He always made sure he brought the money home, take care of his wife. He made sure, and he'll take this, and he out of his check, he'll take this $100 bill and he'll fold it 3, 4, 5 times, and he'll tuck it in the hole of his wallet, old raggedy wallet. And then when it's time to do something, or maybe kick it with his buddies, or go get a drink, or he needs something for his car, whatever.
He got
He
that little
got that,
stash.
or if he know he can get it from mama. He say, "Hey, mom, we need something for the car." Well, mama mean his wife. We need something for the car. We need this. Then mama, she would come in her because she's tight as Dick's headband too. So she'll go in her purse and flip this and unfold this too. So yeah.
But they work together.
Yeah,
that's
together.
The bottom line.
Yeah.
And always have something for a rainy day. Put something aside. And as a man and a woman, right? Because a lot of women have been taught you don't let the man know everything that you have, right? You keep a stash because if something happens, then you still can pull from that stash and be able to, help the household. So both parties should have a stash of something.
Yeah, facts.
All right, so we're closing out. Any words of wisdom from you? What would you give for the single people, or just
for the single people? Just keep on, just keep trying. It's not over. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it takes work. Anything you do going to take work. It's not going to happen overnight, man. There is a guy out there for you. There's a woman out there for you. Marriage is still good. Don't give up on it. Just you got to work on it and find the right person. Keep dating. There's nothing wrong with dating. Keep dating and finding that person and checking your boxes. They're not going to all be perfect. So just make sure that you staying active. Sexually too. Since y'all get old and be dried up, don't want to get nothing up. But no, that's
here we go.
Don't wait till y'all 60 years old till I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. No, but yeah, just keep it up. Keep hope alive. Yeah. Just keep hope alive. It's still some people out here. It's still some women out here. We have to stay focused. It's right now. It's tough times. We need each other. We all need somebody. To help us out with us. Independent is cool, but I could be independent. I got money. I can be independent. Come on, talk to me,
Mandy, this one here.
Yeah, I could be independent and do my thing and be like that and be single or whatever. But it's nothing but having the companionship when you love each other. Coming home to somebody who cook from. I'm spoiled because I could be by myself. Then I gotta cook or have somebody bring me over. But now I come home, I'm able to come home and have a warm meal. It might be late, but I'm able to come home with a warm meal.
But why is it late? Because
I have a busy woman who like to do multiple things throughout the day, and then that's another subject for another time. But I do get it, so I do get the food. So, yeah.
A team, yes, Mandy. A team is much more powerful than just doing it independently, right? Especially in this world, everything is high. Food is high. Everything is high. Bills are high. So I'm not saying get with somebody for that, but I'm saying if you have somebody or be open to it, 2 of y'all, and then with God, the 3 of y'all, right? Because he blesses the union. So with the 3 of y'all, you unstoppable. Be unstoppable. So that's what, if you can, working together, we get so much more accomplished together. We have grown exponentially since we have been married. 3 times over probably from where we started. I can't even say 3, maybe 4 times over. We about to step into probably 4 times over. And so that's what it's about. Continue growth. And that's how we grow. Absolutely, Mandy. With God. anything is possible. And with God is how we have grown 3 times over, stepping into 4 and 5 times over. I speak that over us, right? So if open up your minds. I'm just saying, it ain't for everybody to be with somebody, and there's nothing wrong if you don't want to be with anybody. But if you desire to be with somebody, stay open. Yeah. Don't close yourself up to it, because there is somebody out here who can fit you and you can fit them. Yeah. Okay. So we got this sweatshirt here. We got to pick between Shiante's comment or Mandy's comment. Well, we had Gerald Norwood who came in. He popped in too. Who do you think? I'm putting you on the spot. Who gets the sweatshirt?
Well, she made the case when she said touching.
Shiante. Okay.
Yeah, that was good with somebody in it. Yeah, that was.
I never would have thought about that. That was a good. That was a good question there.
That's a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
that's bogus.
Don't blame Mr. Charlie. Charlie is just the man.
That's really bogus right there. Yeah, that's really stupid. All right, so you want it. I'll be sending that to you soon. Okay. So thank y'all for coming in. We come on every third. The third is gonna be probably Thanksgiving. Well, we can do it the Friday after Thanksgiving. Every third Friday of the month. All right. So we will see y'all back then. You want to close us out with prayer, Mr. Lattimore?
Yes, we can. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, allowing us to wake up this morning in peace and harmony, being able to come to y'all to just explain and let y'all see how marriage life is and see where we at. No, we know we're not perfect and things happen, but we appreciate everything you guided us and brought us through. We ask for everybody on this podcast or this talk show, have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. Think, come to God first if you need anything. And we actually bless this whole world and make it safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen and amen. All right. Yeah. Okay. She wanted. Yes, marriage is a lifelong partnership. Although we need to talk about, we got life after divorce. Yeah. Anyway, because divorce does happen, right? And so it should be lifelong, right? Okay. So we will see y'all next November, for another segment. All right. So if y'all have any questions y'all want answered, feel free to send them to us and we will answer them on the Dynamite Duos relationship segment. All right. See y'all. Bye.